Hey, it's Theo here. So I wanted to show you guys how we do quote requests in Wunderbuild, and this sort of stemmed from one of my builder clients asking me, well, how do we organize our quotes and get our pricing sorted within Wunderbuild without necessarily having to get the subcontractors or suppliers to submit a quote through Wunderbuild's contractor portal. So that's how it's designed to be used in Wunderbuild, where you send off a quote request to your subcontractors, they log into their contractor portal, and they literally key in their or type in their price, and there's a way that they can upload a copy of their quote as well, which I think is good. I mean, it's got some things that can be improved and worked on, but I understand as well that it can be an uphill battle to be trying to explain to contractors, okay, you've got a subcontractor portal, you have to log in there, and this is how you submit a quote through Wunderbuild system, which I do have a process for, and some of my builders follow that process and it works well. But for some others, they just want to send off quotes or quote requests to their contractors traditionally by email, and then those contractors will just email back the quote, which is the normal way of doing things. So this is a bit of a hybrid method that I've come up with, where we'll still send off the quote request to the subcontractor from Wunderbuild, but then we'll give them the option that once they receive that quote request email, they can just send a normal email back with their quote, and then you as the builder will just go in and upload that quote and key in their price yourself manually into the system in order to get all your quotes into the system and get them into your estimate. So let's have a look how we do this, and let's go through a live example. So we're in our quote request window here for a job. So let's just hit create new, and I'll select some of my own dummy suppliers that I've created in my system. So actually, whilst I'm doing this, I just want to point out that you can see here I've got this dummy company, Theo Test Company 1, and then you can see, you've got this / it says Theo 1 and then Theo 1.1. So all that is think of them as people within your subcontractors or suppliers company that you've got within your system. So the idea here is that you can have multiple contacts within the same supplier company, and that in this instance there might be a certain person who is responsible for quoting jobs for that contractor. So if it was that person within that company, you'd send it to them versus another one. So that's just a handy feature. Rather than just having one email associated with a supplier contact, you can have multiple emails and persons' emails, I should say, within that supplier for this purpose when you want to send off a quote request to a particular person. Alright, let's add some more dummy contractors here that we want to send a quote request to. Let's just call this Slabworks. Description, let's just leave this as, let's write here slab works to basement and ground floor as an example. Put 1 as the quantity there. Scope of works we can leave blank because we'll fill that in the next screen, but you do need to key in something here or else it won't let you save to get to the next screen. So I'll just do a little space like that, and then that will allow you to hit save there. Let's upload some plans, which will get attached to the quote request that you sent to the supplier or subcontractor. And now, once I hit save, you'll see it opens up this window here to send this quote request to these multiple contractors that I've selected here. So each one of them will get an email, and it's the same like you'd usually send it from your normal email, where you'd send off individual emails to each subcontractor, or you might BCC in that email so that when you're sending off a quote request to contractors, they can't see who it's being sent to. So This works in a similar way where each one of these contractors will get an email sent to them individually, and then they can, like I mentioned earlier, they can then either log into their portal and submit a quote through Wunderbuild, or just manually email back their quote, and then you can key it in yourself manually. So let's add our template here. So I've got a whole heap of, well, I should say I've got a couple of quote request templates that I've created. So let's select this one here, quote request email, reply by email or submit through Wunderbuild portal option. I'll hit insert there, and then you can see how it's pre-populated the subject line and the body of that email with that email template that I've already created. So let's just write here Bench Street in this example, and let's write there slab works, and you can put a bit more of a scope of works description here if you like as well. And then what will happen then is, as soon as I hit send, you can see that this has then gone off to these 3 suppliers. Now, I'm not sure with this one why. Oh, there we go. Okay, there. So you can see it shows up here as requested from those 3 contractors that you've sent it out to. And what I want to show you now is the example of, let's just say again, you didn't want to use, or the contractor didn't want to use Wunderbuild's portal feature to submit their quote. This is how you'd go about it. So you've got a notes section here. So this is where once they've submitted their quote, if you just click within that contractor's quote request window there, and then I just do create note, and I drag and upload their quote into here. So okay, let's just upload this one as an example, and you can make some notes here. Slab works as quoted. Yeah, so make whatever notes that you want to note down there related to the quote, and then just hit save. And you can see then that it's captured the note here, and it's saved that as a PDF here, which you can click on and view that information. So as your quotes come in through your email, you'd literally, instead of just storing them or having them saved in your email or saving them into your own company file folder system, wherever you save your quotes and your documents, this gives you a way to save things within Wunderbuild, and then at least you can see all your quote requests for a job by coming into the quote request screen here. And you can see I've got here plumbing, electrical, slab works. I haven't sent these ones off yet, that's why they're still noted as draft, but any ones that you have sent off will show up as requested here. And then I'll show you what that looks like within that dummy contractor's email. So this is one of the contractors we emailed that quote request off to. So you can see they get this email, invitation to tender Bench Street. They get a description here of your tender requirements, and then I've got here, you may submit your quote either by replying to this email or by logging into your Wunderbuild portal. See link below and attached instruction sheets if you choose to submit through the portal. So again, this just gives the contractor an option how they want to submit a price back to you. And what you then do is you could go here, and let's just say you want to go with this slab coat and this contractor. So you'd click within their window here, and you'd go options, manual entry. Let's say the price is 20,000, and you would do updates here. Okay, so you can see then it changes to received. And then if you did want to approve this as well, you can do that. You can hit accept. And at the moment it's not showing any costing categories because for this estimate I haven't uploaded any categories, but usually they would all show up here, and I'd select my slab cost category or cost code and assign it to that and hit accept. Okay. Okay, so yeah, like I said, if you've got your cost codes in there, it'll allow you to assign it to a cost code, and then that cost will assign to that cost code as well within your estimate. And then yeah, obviously once you convert that estimate to a job, it'll show up there within the within that cost category as well as an accepted quote amount of 20,000 ex GST. And you can see also, as soon as you've accepted this one, the other two automatically become declined. So again, it's just another way that if you're not comfortable, or you don't want to rely on subcontractors using the Wunderbuild contractor portal, you can always take their quote, upload it into the system yourself, manually enter the price, and then assign that price to your estimate to one of your cost categories and go about it that way. And again, it's just more about keeping things within one system, and yeah, the less systems and platforms and folders and files you can have scattered everywhere. If you've got them all in one place, it allows you to track, you know, in this instance, all the quote requests that you've sent out for a job, and to build out your estimate through those quotes once they're uploaded into the system. As always, if you have any comments, just drop them in the comments, and I look forward to the next video. Bye for now. Hey, it's Theo here. If you found that video helpful, please make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe button, which helps to support the channel so that I can keep making more of these videos. And don't forget that if you haven't yet signed up for Wunderbuild, I'm offering a full day setup, a copy of my brand new book, as well as my entire Builder's Software Toolbox package, all for free when you sign up for Wunderbuild through my affiliate link. So check out the description below for all the info, and thanks for watching.